Hi, you guys. It is Wednesday evening. This is a quick read, the Taroscope on HHS. More specifically, HHS, there was an article that came out today that said basically, we want them infected. The demand for Americans to be infected with cerveza virus. As you recall, HHS, Michael Caputo, was once in charge of it. The messaging, I think he was the guy who was supposed to have $300 million was taken from the HHS budget for marketing, I guess. I can't even remember what that was about, but that was over the summer. And if you don't know this, Mark Caputo literally used to work for the Kremlin. I think he was a reporter with RT. I cannot remember, but he literally worked for the Kremlin in Russia. He was the one in charge of messaging. So we have now through HHS and what does it say? Oh, about herd immunity. The quote, "We want them infected." That is what this Taroscope is, and it's so disturbing. But I'm not really surprised. On the ascendant, giving life to this quote of "we want them infected," the Queen of Wands. This is actually Vlad in charge of things. The queens represent a nation, the wands being leadership. We have the Two of Cups here, agreement. We want herd immunity. The ascendant of this Taroscope said escape, meaning let's keep this secret, and also beginnings and endings. Things coming to an end. There's an Ace of Swords. That's an op. That's like a cyber attack. So here we have we want herd immunity. What's the identity about? What is that particularly about specifically? Well, the Queen of Pentacles, that's the United States, her assets, which are her people. We want herd immunity has the Two of Swords reversed. We are making a decision. We made that decision of everyone. We agreed we're going to pluck out X percent will have to die, basically, for herd immunity to be achieved. 8th house, beginnings and endings, life and death. The secret about this statement, we want herd immunity. The Chariot reversed, that is a riot. That is turbulence. That is letting this get out of control. The hidden enemy then is the Three of Pentacles. This statement, if anyone found out about the secret discussions that were going on about herd immunity, the destiny, the yod pointing to that with Donald, that would be bad. And this has to do, the secret, with the first house and well-being of the United States resources and valuables, the Queen of Pentacles. The 11th house of hopes, wishes, friends, the 8 of Pentacles. Now, this is data, it's messaging, it's also propaganda. And this is doing a crappy job with messaging on purpose. Because there is the Page of Pentacles. That is young people, Pentacles being COVID. We hope we can turn the propaganda, bad messaging will help this spread, be like a super spreader. And look at, there's Pluto there, death and destruction. What's crowning this statement? We want everyone infected. We didn't say that. Mum's the word. Don't say a word to anyone. Don't let anyone know. We're just going to let people die. The Four of Swords. Because at the basis of this has to do with the roots and who we are. Well, the root of this is Five of Swords. Going mafioso. causing breakouts everywhere, not caring who's infected. The Seven of Cups, we don't know how this happened. We're just doing, rallies and stuff. A big cloud about the messaging. Mum's the word, people die. Oh, I didn't know. Horrible. In the 9th house, lands far away. This is Putin's house. We want everyone infected. This is Putin's White House, the Four of Wands. This is a messaging from overseas, because if you look over here to the 5th house of the Sun, the Page of Wands, this is the news that they get overseas. This is what you have to do. So the messaging actually came from here. But they acted like the astrology said go to the 10th house here for the world stage. Make it seem like it came from the White House. It didn't. Because the shared resources, this is the Trump-Russia agreement. An assault on the people, Ace of Swords, how they share things, and that they share this resource, and their friends are helping with bad propaganda. We want herd immunity. 7th house, we the people, unleash the nightmare, the anxiety of people getting sick. That's the plan. The 3 of Wands, we're executing this plan for the King of Pentacles, Donald, the candidate. Genius. That's the genius plan. In terms of public servants, we want everyone infected. There's the Trump crime syndicate with the Wheel of Fortune to increase this and provoke problems. 5th house of the Sun, that's Donald. Got news from over there, Russia's White House. And because I got this news from over there, with my 7th house partnership, I'm going to cause this nightmare. In defense of the 4th house, our people, our plan, our clan, what we defend, sensing. This is like artificial intelligence. This is also like finding hot spots covertly. 3rd house, communications. Knight of Cups, that's usually Donald making an offer to someone. Do this for me. You do this for, I'll do this for you. Because we have the 6 of Cups, the Republican Party communicating about everyone needs to be infected. Libra is always the partnership with the Russia to have things balance out in favor for Vlad, because Donald owes him so much. So that's what the communications are. But here we have the yes/no card. The second house of income, gains, and values. Oh, I'm sorry. This card went here. I feel. Same thing. But this is for income, gains, and values. We want everyone infected. No means I don't have it. Cover it up. Action. This means a couple things. No action, meaning we're not going to take action to help people or children. This also means we're not going to take responsibility for what happens. We're just going to sit back and watch. That is what's behind we want everyone infected. It did not originate from the White House. This area, the 5th house of the Sun, is the photos. No, he got news on what he had to say in his partnership to cause a nightmare, because the shared resource is Trump, Russia, infect everyone, because the White House gets its directions from Vlad and pretends that this is a White House directive. It's not. It's so sickening. Okay, you guys, have a good one. We'll see you later. Bye.